Hey everyone, welcome to our day 2 in Singapore. We began our day with a breakfast and just look at this place. Isn't this wonderful? We had our plates full, but let me show you what all was there for us. Widespread fruits, fresh pastries, you name it. Everything was available, right from dim sums to noodles to their local favorites. Everything was just spot on. And the live counters, they were amazing. You all must check those out. Hotel breakfasts are always so exciting. I mean, come on, who doesn't like them? In case you all are wondering, we stayed at the Mercure Hotels, which is the Accor chain. And by the way, this is our second visit to Singapore. Last time we were here, it was back in the month of February, and just 6 or 7 months have passed, and so much has changed. Well, I am talking about Cloud Forest, that's where we are headed today, and I'm really so excited. We're also gonna go see the Merlion later in the day. So let's head out. The nearest metro station from our hotel was about 4 to 6 minutes walking distance, and that is exactly what I love about the city, the connectivity. MRTs are really convenient and budget friendly. This is the option that you must consider. So here we are at the Gardens by the Bay, and look at that. The infamous escalator. I keep on seeing influencers, go on and on about this escalator, and I just love it. Look at that view. This spot right here is actually one of my favorites here because you can see the Marina Bay Sands right behind me. You can see the super trees. You can also spot the flyer and also the cloud forest and the flower dome. This is a perfect spot to soak in some Singapore vibes. This is absolutely photogenic spot right here. You can take n number of pictures just like we are grabbing a wonderful picture together here. And now finally we are headed to the cloud forest. So here we are at the cloud forest. We got our tickets online through the Klook app. These tickets include the access to both the Cloud Forest, which is currently featuring the Jurassic World, and also the Flower Dome. As of early 2026, the tickets are priced at 53 to 59 Singaporean dollars for an adult and 40 to 45 Singaporean dollars for a child.
This is a 35-meter indoor waterfall that's 11 stories tall. And here's the crazy part. This place has 130,000 plants. So here's what makes this engineering insane. This isn't a natural waterfall. This is an artificially made climate controlled dome. The waterfall cycles water from the top every single day using engineering tricks that keep it looking perfectly natural. The temperature right now is 23 degrees Celsius. Outside it's like 31. So you go from hot, sticky Singapore to this cool, refreshing environment that feels completely different.
So last time I was here, I kept thinking to myself, isn't this place just a very realistic representation of Jurassic Park theme? And look what they've done with it.
They've installed life-size dinosaurs here and they are realistic. I mean, just look at the details. The skin texture, the breathing mechanism and the eye movements were spectacular. This is definitely not your plastic replica. Everyone around us was as stunned as we were. So we are moving up the mountain now. This zone is called Lost World. It's basically a recreation of what you would find at the real cloud forests in Peru, Colombia, which are at 2000 meters elevation. These are pitcher plants. They are carnivorous. They look beautiful, right? But they are literally death traps for insects. The detail here is wild. Like, if you're making travel content, you can literally spend an hour just on macro photography in this zone. Every shot looks different. Here's what's genius about this. They didn't just plop dinosaurs in a corner, they've integrated into the ecosystem.
Cloud Forest has over 1,000 varieties of orchids. You can find them in different colors here. Now I'm gonna hit you with some nerdy details about the cloud forest. How about the grid shell? To create this vast open space, engineers used a composite steel grid shell supported by a radial web of steel ribs. It's like an eggshell, fragile in appearance but incredibly strong because of its shape. And what about those smart glass? The dome is clad in high performance low E glass. This glass allows 65% of the light in for the plants but blocks 65% of the heat. Isn't that just incredible? This ensures the tropical Singapore sun doesn't turn the interior into an oven. The retractable sails. What are these? Now, these are high above sensory operated shades deployed automatically to protect the plants from intense midday glare.
This section is why people come back to Cloud Forest. This is called the Cloud Walk. It's a suspended walkway that puts you inside the canopy. When you're up here, you're not looking at plants anymore, you're inside the ecosystem. You get this perspective you'd literally never have in a real rainforest. You're above the canopy, but you're surrounded by it. It's surreal.
And to be honest, this walk right here is the most photogenic spot here. In my opinion, I just love this place. You can record tons of reels here for your Instagram and I'm sure it'll go viral. Cascading from the peak, this is one of the tallest indoor waterfalls in the world. It isn't just for the show, by the way. The falling water creates the high humidity and constant mist which is absolutely necessary for the plants to survive. Creating a cloud forest in the heart of tropical Singapore is an act of defiance against the local weather. Visiting this place was an absolute dream, and we managed to snag some incredible footage on our Insta 360. I am definitely not looking forward to the mountain of editing ahead. You know, the 360-degree post production is no joke, but we are going to give it our best shot.
The mist you're seeing, that's not humidity from the waterfall, that's actual misting systems activated every 2 hours. So if you're planning to shoot here and want that cinematic mist effect, you need to time your visit.
Just before you hit the souvenir shop at the Cloud Forest, things get a little prehistoric here. Just look at this. This is Delta, as you can see, and she's having a bit of a mood, it seems. Funny though, isn't it? The handler here is doing her best to keep things under control, but Delta is high energy today. It's all about the eye contact and hand signals. Just look at that. Basically, don't look like lunch, okay? Then comes the best part, the volunteer search. She's looking for someone with nerves of steel, I must say, or at least someone brave enough to stand inches away from those teeth. Look at the handler here. Watch her closely. Watch the technique she's using. It's all about the palm out gesture. It's a classic Jurassic World move, but seeing this happen right here at Cloud Forest, it's a total vibe. And after a long day at Cloud Forest, we were so exhausted. We did have an elaborate breakfast in the morning, but yeah, Singapore's hawker street never disappoints us. I think it just kept pulling us. This is a low past that we were here to grab some food. You can find decent meals here for as low as 3 to 4 Singaporean dollars. After a late lunch, we thought of heading to the Merlion to grab some sunset views. And this is one of the best decisions we've taken, I guess. We got an amazing shot right up next. Evenings here are just an amazing vibe. You must find some time and enjoy the golden hour here. There are a few eateries right around here where you can sip a chilled beer and enjoy the Marina Bay Sands view.